Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of Chaos Talkover. I am your host, Hillary Clinton. Joining me today in the non-existent studio, CookieMonsta. Hi, CookieMonsta.
Hi, Chaos.
I'm going to be upfront about this. The only reason you're on the show is because it's only fair, because Loj was on for like episode 2.
Yeah, I was wondering why you invited me on. Because I don't really know you, and I'm not very interesting, so...
That's a terrible start. Shall we just wrap it up there?
Yeah, this is great.
35 seconds, yeah. Do you have a tagline for me to end the show on?
No.
No, okay. Well, we're going to have to wait then until you come up with one.
No, mate. That's a lot of
about
pressure.
half an hour or so. Last week I had Fred on, and Fred told me that he'd never actually listened to any of my episodes. So
good
really
thing. Good thing it's not the same with me. I listened to like a minute of one once, and then I was like, I'll listen to the rest later, and then I never did.
You didn't even listen to the Loj one?
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
Like,
Rookie said you were married.
Huh?
Rookie said you two got married.
Really? Rookie and Cookie would be a great combination.
No, you and Loj.
Me and Loj? Yeah, we get what? I don't. Is this a joke I'm missing?
No, this is Rookie telling me things.
Well, he's making things up.
All right. You see, the main problem here is that I was only halfway through making my notes, so.
Oh, you have notes. That's really cute.
You'd know that if you'd actually listened to any of them, so.
I almost did. I mean, I listened, like, a minute is a lot of time to listen to people talking.
Did you like it?
It was a very good minute. The best minute, I think, of my life.
No, I'm not going to say it. There was something I could have said then, and I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Thank you for not saying it.
Yeah, I've not finished the toast, so. Right. So what I was going to do, before I didn't finish making my notes, as it was, I was going to, like, go back and figure out, like, what teams you've been on each season so we could talk about that.
Okay.
But I didn't. So I know you were on Blockburn last season, and you were on Ballin this season, and then you went to Blockburn.
Yeah.
Were you here in season 2?
Briefly. I think I played like 20 minutes of minors.
For who?
On Pesk's team, Bolchester.
Oh yeah, Bolchester. I got really annoyed at Peskis because he didn't draft me.
Yeah, I didn't really know anyone on that team. I think I showed up to like one practice because then I had no internet for like the last 3 weeks of the season, so I was a bit of a shit free agent.
I think you're probably a better free agent than Wilson in season 1.
Why? What'd he do?
He came in and he stole my spot in majors.
That's brilliant.
He did. It was brilliant. He turned the team around. We went from a team that kept losing like 25-0 to a team that would lose like 18-0.
Oh.
But you were on a sucky team this season.
Yeah.
Ballin. They were slightly better than my team. But that's because you hacked.
I don't know. I was meant to play majors this season, but me and Lid don't play well together, so that didn't really work out. And I got dropped, so you know, not a great season for me.
Who'd you get dropped for?
Kyrie. Well,
Kyrie on D.
Okay, there was meant to be a trade, right?
Yeah.
Did you know about this? There was meant to be a trade for me with Kyrie, and then Liddy wanted more, and then Noctis wouldn't give him more, and so Liddy said no to the trade, but then he still dropped me. And then I think they picked up Kyrie, put Kyrie in majors, and then dropped Lawrence down, I think. So they had Julian and Kyrie on majors, and then Lawrence played minors. I think that's what they did.
I was on my team from our end. I was one of the people who argued very strongly against getting you in the team. So
Why?
I didn't think we needed you. I
Fair
thought,
enough.
yeah, we were weaker on offense. So getting rid of Kyrie and replacing him with you wouldn't have solved our problems really. Plus, I was scared of you stealing my spot.
That's what I was aiming for, you see.
That's what every defender sets out to do at the start of the season. They think, right, how can I ensure that Chaos Quanta does not play mages?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have this big pact. We have this whole subreddit about it that we have to try and trade onto whatever team you're on, and basically take your spot.
Have you ever been on the ALTP Defenders subreddit?
No, is there actually one?
Yeah, it was like in season 1 or something. We were all doing a tournament, and it was one of the early ones, and they segregated us, so all the defenders sat in one channel and all the offenders went in the other. So we decided to unionize, and then we made our own subreddit.
That's really, really cute.
It's reddit.com/r/ELTP Defenders. I think there's like 3 posts in it. Defenders don't get along very well, it seems. I don't know if there's any LTP offenders subreddit. I imagine if there was, I'd have been invited to it after I capped twice in the first week of season 4.
Yeah, I mean that basically makes you. I mean, ELTP offenders in the subreddit.
How many times have you capped overall in the LTP?
I have no fucking idea.
So like less than 3.
Probably.
Yeah, I've capped 3 times.
I was made to. One of the reasons I wasn't all that keen on this season was I was made to play O for a couple of weeks, and I was pissed off about that. I was not happy.
Oh yeah, you played O against us, and beat us.
Really? Did we? I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was the Dortmund Munich derby, and it was awful.
God, I was so on. Was that on Iron, that one?
Yes.
Because I was not happy about that, and like I was the whole time like Time Boy was like, "Oh, I should have done better. I should have done better." And I was like, "Mate, you had to carry me. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on offense."
Time Boy's good.
Yeah.
I played 3.5 with him. I taught him everything he knows. I didn't realize. You know how like people, you know when you say to someone like, "What position do you play?" They're all like, "Oh, I don't mind really," but then they'll be like, "I really want to play on offense." Time Boy was like, I was like, "Time Boy, what position do you play?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't really mind." So I played him on D, and then like 3 weeks into 3.5, it's like, "Well, actually, I do prefer playing on offense," and I'm like, "What?" This is captaincy problems, Cookie. I don't think you'd understand.
No, and I don't really want to. I mean, it seems like it's just far too difficult to even care about.
Well, exactly.
It seems a lot easier to like take a back seat, let someone else do all the decision making.
Speaking of taking a back seat and letting someone else do all the decision making, Ron Burgundy, how was he as a captain?
Was he a captain? You sure about that?
In name, he was a captain.
He was actually really good. We had such a good team season 3.
Not
we had
good
loads
enough.
of fun. What do you mean? Well, I mean,
well, you didn't win.
It was the most fun team. Yeah, our minus was really good.
Yeah, you were in that team, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what happened. I kind of left just before playoffs, I think. So I'm not entirely sure what happened with the team, but like it was the most fun team I've been on, I think.
Yeah, it looked fun. I wouldn't know. I wasn't on it.
So I mean, I was quite happy getting picked up by Jade this season, being back on Blockburn.
Jade didn't want me. I tried to get traded to Blockburn this season. Well, I didn't really. I kind of flirted with the idea of it.
Hey.
And then yeah, he didn't want me. He must have had some other defender in mind to pick up for his team instead of me.
Yeah.
Someone immensely talented, and yeah.
Very cool.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, no right. So Lid and Jade, this season you had it's the somewhat rare experience of having 2 captains. So like, I mean, I don't want to put words into your mouth, but in my opinion, Jade and Lydia are somewhat different.
I was gonna say they're completely like opposite on the spectrum of captains.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and say that. I'm trying to drink tea, and I can't if I have to speak, you know?
Okay.
So you need to talk longer.
Sorry, I mean, I don't really have much to say. I guess Jade's a lot more chilled, and that works a lot better for me. I'm not good. I can't play Tag Pro when people are like, when I feel like I'm disappointing everyone, and like I can feel like I can hear, you know, when you can hear people getting frustrated, and you're just like, oh shit, I just keep fucking up. I can't do that.
I've never had that issue.
Oh please.
I have this dream, Cookie, and it's one that I don't think will ever come true.
What
I've
is
been in
it?
Tag Pro for a very long time now, all 4 seasons, and I've never made minors playoffs.
Really?
Yeah, and I've been minors captain for the past 2 seasons, so that's
That's really bad.
I know it's not my fault. It's
I think it is your fault. I
yeah, I
think what
know.
you're saying is you just really, really suck.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Um, I think this season it was because I wasn't in the team because I played majors for a bit, and then the majors team with me in it won their only game of the season. So who sucks now?
I mean, still you.
Kyrie, actually, because I'm pretty sure it was you we beat. Except it wasn't you at that point because you betrayed your team and fled
I
to
didn't
Blackburn.
betray anyone. I got dropped. I got dropped without warning, alright? That wasn't my fault. I
How did you
woke up
get
one
dropped
day.
without warning when
I
I
just
knew you
woke
were
up.
leaving?
No, because I wasn't gonna. I mean, after the trade fell through, I just figured, okay, that's it, that's done, move on. And then I just got a message from Liddy after, like, the day after our minors game, just being like, you've been dropped, basically. I think is what he said.
Was he really nice about it? Did he say like, it's a budget thing, and you're welcome back in the future, or was he just like, you dropped?
Let me see if I can find it.
Ah, insider information here. Exclusives being released. I feel like Jim White on transfer deadline day. I don't know how
Okay, he
many.
literally just said, I dropped you from the roster, so make sure you sign up to free agents either tonight so you can be picked up by Noctis at the end of the week.
Yeah,
That's
and
word for word.
Noctis didn't pick you up, so
Yeah. I was just like, okay. I don't know, I felt it was really weird considering, like, he didn't want to trade me, and I don't know. I didn't really, like, I waited a while, I was like, I'm not messaging back, I was so angry. And
I
then,
thought it was
like,
really weird how on our end we decided we weren't going to trade Kyrie away for you, and then we traded Kyrie away for like waiver points or whatever they're called now, euros.
yeah. And then still couldn't get me with that.
I know. Yeah, I
Because
think we
Jade had
did
the
try to
most.
get you, and then got outbid.
Yeah. Because I remember Jade was telling me, he was like, yeah, it doesn't matter if Noctis bids for you because I have the most waiver points. So
How come he had so many? I thought
he
the
didn't
team that was
spend them.
bottom. Oh right, okay. Yeah, we Ballin. I was looking at their team roster earlier. They had so many free agents.
Yeah, I think when we were on it, we had an issue where most of our free agents didn't turn up. So no matter who we picked up, it wasn't really like we still couldn't field a team. And that was really frustrating actually this season, the fact that we couldn't field a proper minors team.
I think you still finished above us in minors.
Huh?
I think you still finished above us. I think you still made playoffs. Ballin. I mean.
Yeah, well, I don't. If I can help that team get into play. No, it's fine. I'm a little bit salty, but you know, I'll go for it.
Another thing that's been bugging me since like forever. You were in. I don't know if you still are, but you were in Core Contenders, right?
Yeah.
You and Sarah Alba and Woodlet and
Yeah.
Sunny, yeah, formed the Powerpuff Girls or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it's called the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I thought for a minute I got the name wrong and I was just like, yeah. But why couldn't I join?
Our roster was full, unfortunately. So that's
Is
why.
there a
Otherwise, we would
limit?
have picked you up. Yeah, I think it's like a limit of 6. I'm pretty
Hang
sure.
on, I'm gonna count again.
It was
Yeah.
me, Wub, Sarah, Sunny. Then I think Dixel. Oh, I think
Oh right, yeah.
Dixel and Nini. But we were a really awful team. We don't play well together. Like when it
Which is
comes
why you
to.
needed me.
We were just, if you listen to our games, we just sat there giggling the whole time. We just spike ourselves and we just sat there giggling. And we had a whole texture pack that 420 made us, which meant that it was nowhere near pixel perfect. And it was just, I think we played maybe 2 games tops, and then we just never practiced and we just went, screw it, no, we don't want to do anymore.
Further enforcing the idea that women cannot work together.
No, it's just we can't. But me and Sunny, we made a new one the other day. So it's me, Sunny, Yum, Wurt, Melon, and Newcompt. So we might actually play all right.
Well, no. We were my core contenders team were about to because our team's not even that good when you look at it on paper.
But what team's yours?
It's what is it? It's Balls in the Hood.
Okay.
Is what it's called. And basically we signed Strat, and then we've just started winning games. And we're not even that strong a team, but for some reason we just play well. It's not even that he's carrying us; it's just that we all play well suddenly. I say we. I'm on the bench.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's
It's the chaos effect.
That doesn't make me feel good.
It's okay. I believe in you.
We were about to face I don't really know how Core Contenders works, but the top team that has the belt or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We were gonna play them, and then 10 minutes before the game they disbanded. So I don't know if we're top now or.
Yeah, I think you would be. I think that's how it works. If you were top, but I don't know.
I'm gonna check.
We've challenged. I don't know what their team names. Oh, the Cock and Balls, I think it is. It's Noctis,
weren't you on that team?
Puddy. I wasn't invited. That's the only reason why. Nah. But we're challenging them on Thinking with Portals. So it'll be interesting.
Oh, we're third. Why are we third? Oh, right, yeah, because we lost the game. That makes sense. I distinctly remember you being on Noctis' team because it was the lineup was. Well, maybe you weren't on the team, but everyone on the lineup had been on my show except for Noctis. So I was all everyone on that team's been on my show except for Noctis. So it's only really fair that I invite Cookie onto the show.
I don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, no. It makes sense in my head.
Maybe it just doesn't make sense in mine. I can't work out whether you're being dumb or if I'm being dumb.
No, I think it's you.
Okay.
I'm very successful at this. I've done 12 episodes now, none of which you've listened to apart from one which was a minute of. It's awful, Cookie. I used to be able to talk about other people's favorite episodes when they came on the show, but then last time with Fred and this time with you, and it's just does anyone even listen to these?
How many views do you get?
I don't even know. I kind of judge it by the upvotes, and there's 12 of them. So.
So maybe you've had all 12 people. Well, obviously there's some that are you.
Yeah.
So maybe you've had everyone who watches has already been on your show.
That's not true. Defender wants to come on, but obviously I turned him down because who is Defender compared to CookieMonsta, really?
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone says. No, I was really intimidated by Defender until a couple of weeks ago.
I'm still intimidated by Defender because when I was little, in before season 1, he had the best defensive stats of anyone. And then I was totally terrified of him. Going into season 1, they did the stats, and it was the pubs, and then I was the 5th best defender before season 1.
Nice. Can't have been many defenders. Did you not know that?
No.
Okay.
People tell me that, but also they told me that you got married, so I don't know.
Yeah, no. That's why I wasn't sure what you were saying or why you were talking about it. Yeah, no, we broke up. Are you putting that in chat because you don't want to seem creepy?
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't have my number. I'm shutting you down right now. I thought this was already a date anyway.
So you went to the London meetup, right?
Yeah, I did.
What was that like?
It was alright. I mean, I didn't really know anyone before I went. Except OJ and Sarah. I only went because Sarah went. So it was really fun. People were cool, even though I didn't really know them, but I liked it.
I would
There's not
have
really
liked
much
to have
else to
gone,
say.
but London is not walking distance for me, so.
Well, you get a train. I hear you're Welsh. That's what I found out about you before I came on.
That's
the only thing I know.
Whoa. No, I do the researching, right? This is deeply concerning. I can pronounce the longest single word place name in Britain.
Do it.
Clanfairpool, Gwingilgilgeric, Windrobus, Clantasilio, go.
No, you're just saying random letters in a row.
Fine. Also, which I'm not going to do because I'll get it wrong, I can do, you know, the alphabet aerobics rap?
Yeah.
I can do that to the letter J.
Do it.
No.
Do it, please.
No.
Please, why not?
Because
you said you can do it now. You've put it out there.
Yeah, I might have done it on any of the previous 11 episodes.
Doesn't matter.
And you wouldn't know because you've not listened to them.
Is this trying to make me watch them to see if you've done it?
Yes.
I don't care if you've done any other ones. I want you to do it now.
So were there any significant differences between Block Burn in season 3 and season 4?
I like how you change subjects like that. It's nice. No, not even like a segue or anything. Yeah, it's a lot different, obviously. Like, we were quite close in season 3. We have our own it's a bit of a circle jerk. We have our own season 3 subreddit.
That's really sad.
Yeah, just I don't even know what it is like.
So you made another so Jade made another subreddit for season 4.
And no, he kept the same one for season 4, but then we made another one.
Right.
And it looks exactly the same.
Can I join?
I don't know. I think you'll have to talk to Jade or Ron about that.
Last week, I found Bella Saint Germain's subreddit from season 2. So me and Fred went on that.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I might have been looking through your post history. It was like Ballless 2 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. That was creepy.
Well, I was doing my research. No, I don't know. I didn't know what your Reddit name was. So when you messaged me, I was like, "Who the hell is this?"
Oh right, yeah. No, I used to put my name at the end of it, and I didn't this time. And yeah, so that's weird. What was the first message I sent to you as well? Because that'll be even weirder.
I mean, I think you probably said. God, let me find it.
Oh, my name. I did put my name in it. So.
Did you?
Yeah, it's my name's Chaos P Quentin, and I'd like you on Chaos Talkover. Amongst other things.
Then I don't know why. Maybe I was just trying to stalk you.
You're not the first. But yeah.
Yeah, and they said unless I'm going to be all gay and girly about it, and I mean, I'm a girl. I can't really not be girly about things.
That's such a girly thing to
say. Okay. I mean, is that an insult? Like, I'm a girl. I don't care.
All the people out there who like they're literally half a dozen people whose only ambition in life is to be on this show. You just actually got a sneak preview of what it's like to be invited on the show.
I'm quite, I feel quite privileged about that.
Fred didn't, because he didn't understand. He didn't understand how big a deal it was to come on the show because he'd never actually seen it.
Is it a big deal?
Yeah, it's like the Jeremy Paxman of Pepper.
Do you just have like people like queuing up outside the channel and stuff like that, just being like sending you messages like, "Hey, Ross, can I be on a show? Do you have that?"
Yeah, I do. And pretty much throughout this interview, my phone keeps beeping at me. And I'm pretty sure it's my agent because he wants me to do another sponsorship deal. It's actually Lucy, and I don't know who that is. And I mean, if it's in my phone book, then I should know who it is. But
is it a girl you hooked up with? So you just have her first name?
I blame my ex-boyfriend, who is the worst person in the entire world. That makes no sense to me. Is that me?
I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
I thought you were telling me that about the girl.
My phone is just. I'm pretty sure it wasn't mine. I think in a past life it was someone else's. So I get other people's texts. My desktop background, well, not my desktop, my phone background is a screenshot of me scoring a cap in season 1.
Is it actually?
No.
I bet it is.
It should be though.
I bet you're trying to pass that off as a joke, but it actually is.
I did have it bookmarked, so I did have the link. I think I deleted it because I thought it's time I moved on, and then I capped twice in season 4.
Oh, so you outdid yourself, really?
I did. I doubled my previous career count this season. And I only played for, it was in like 2 minutes, in 10 minutes, those 2 caps, so. I'm basically
it's very
dead
impressive. Yeah, but that's the next step, I think, for you.
Captaining Pepper Rangers and putting on a Geordie accent.
Yeah.
8:41 PM in the Big Brother house.
You've nailed it. I thought Dead Nan for a second. I thought Dead Nan was in the channel.
Did you hear him doing commentary for the Panathinaikos Roland BC game?
No.
Oh, it was so good. The
Sheldon. Stream was too laggy. I couldn't deal with it.
I thought it was just me. I thought it was my computer. And I was like, okay. But if it was YouTube, then I can blame something else.
I think it was Carbon.
Oh, Carbon, what a scrub.
Yeah.
It's like you're such an amateur streamer. If I was streaming, I mean, I don't even stream. I river is what I do. I ocean.
Oh, that was awful.
I predominantly water-based planet like Neptune. Neptune's not. Never mind. We'll finish on river. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I mean, it's just so clever.
So yeah, having started in season 2 briefly with Bolchester, and now having had a couple of seasons under your belt, if you wear a belt, do you think you've peaked in terms of ability, or will we see more?
Nah, I mean, I was quite good by the end of season 3, and then I didn't play for like 3 months, so I'm kind of trying to like get back up to, I don't know. It depends if I like play more Tag Pro. I just think that's my issue. I just don't play enough.
Yeah, I don't have time to get better. I maintain. It helps me sleep at night that I could be like as good as whoever if I played as much as like Libby or someone. But yeah, I just don't have the time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of like effort to try and be that good, and like it's like you could be that good and everyone will be like, oh yay, they're amazing, but then do you really want to spend all that time? And I'm like, nah, can't be bothered with that.
You definitely signing up for season whatever it is next, 5?
Yeah. I think so. I want another good season like season 3, because this season for me has just been all over the place. So
I don't think I've ever left the team, but I imagine it'd be really weird joining the team like halfway through. Oh yeah, okay, of course.
I didn't leave.
Fired,
I got dropped.
Sacked.
They didn't want me anymore.
Kicked out.
It's
rejected by Liddy.
Basically, it's really weird joining a team halfway through because like you don't know how well everyone plays together, and it's getting back into that momentum of playing with a D partner. I don't know. It was a bit frustrating, but what can you do?
You can get knocked out in overtime by Ballas Saint-Germain tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. They played, to be fair, Blockburn played really well tonight. I mean, the first half was a bit shit, but then after that...
I didn't see the game because it wasn't streamed, but...
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Who by?
Sunny.
Oh, I thought she was doing the Tagnum.
No, I'm pretty sure it was streamed by Sunny.
Dr. McDonald's live thread has let me down. I would have watched it. Blackburn were like the lowest seed, and then Dallas won the league. So to take them to overtime is really good. Well done, Cookie.
I wasn't on the team, but thanks, I guess.
Hang on, if you weren't on the team and I wasn't on the team, then technically we've both contributed as much to Blackburn's fantastic performance tonight.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm a great cheerleader.
Yeah, so am I.
But you didn't cheer them on, so.
You don't know what I did.
I know that you didn't cheer them on. You didn't even connect till like after the game had started.
I might have been under a different name.
Oh, really?
Like Jade or something.
I think Jade is Jade. I think I know Jade's voice by this point. Have you seen me and Jade are organising another meetup?
Ron. That was my Jade impression. Yeah,
he says that all the time.
That I can't go to because it's not near me. It's not within walking distance. I'm going to say this again, right? Because I had a great joke and then I was going to say it, but then you started talking about something else last time, so I couldn't get it in. Okay. Right? That I can't get to because it's not within walking distance. Now you say the train thing.
Well, you could get the train.
I can't drive a train.
Oh.
That was good. That was good.
That was not worth that build up.
Yes, it was.
I don't know, it wasn't.
Right, you know how you're from like the same it's like Buckinghamshire, right?
Yeah. How'd you know that? That's pretty creepy.
Well, because Loj told me in episode 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I never watched that.
Yeah, I know. I think we learned that. And you're calling me creepy. You went through my post history.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't sat there and listened for hours to you talking to other people.
Neither
Wouldn't that be creepier?
I actually listened to one of mine for like the whole way through for the first time.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I missed Wilson's voice, so I started listening to me and Wilson's interview. That's
really cute.
I actually sound really awesome, don't I? Like I didn't realize
that. Sure.
Whereas you just sound like a female Loja.
Oh please.
Well, I guess that's what I mean. It's the Buckinghamshire thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're both just posh. I do kind of have a rule or mumble that I don't really talk about Loj. I probably should have told you that before, but
yeah, I wondered if there was going to be a rule like that, but yeah, you probably should have told me that before. It's too late now. We can talk about.
Right. I don't mind.
We can talk about
I feel a bit bad if he listens to it, you know.
He will.
I hope he won't. It'd be a stupid move if he did.
I called him like I said he sounded like Sean Connery the other week or Roger Moore, so he can't be mad at me about anything.
True. I don't know why he'd be mad at you anyway. But whatever.
Well, I'm just saying you never went on his show. Yeah, I'm out of notes because they were only half finished because I procrastinated.
Maybe you should have prepared better.
Maybe you should have prepared better. Maybe
I didn't need to fucking prepare.
You should have actually known what you were getting into.
Well, I didn't really think about it.
With your no Loj rule. Loj's been brought up on pretty much every episode. So of course he's getting brought up on this one.
Well, I didn't know that.
Another thing that's always brought up is France. Again, I don't really know why.
Well, I mean, you're bringing it up now. Are you sure it's not just because you like talking about this stuff? You like talking about Loj in France.
Yes, but not at the same time.
Oh, is that a bit too much?
Yeah, I mean, I assume he can't speak French. So he just lets the funky music do the talking.
Oh.
I'm glad you understood that reference because no one else will.
That was so bad.
No, it wasn't.
These are like the worst jokes I've ever heard.
These are the best jokes ever. My literally half a dozen fan base agrees that they are the best. Like last week,
I can practically hear them like cheering in the background.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
You need to get that that you know the clip when the audio that plays when you get a cap. You need to get that to
yeah, that's
play
good.
every time you make a joke.
I did. Have you ever seen Super Hot Fire with the rap battle parody thing? Yeah. I had that so that it played after I did, because like at the end I said, "Chaos went out," and then I played that.
That's
because,
so good.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I could do the cheering sound. I don't know where I'd find it.
I have no idea either. Maybe you just need to play some Tag Pro and just get caps at the right moments.
I don't think I can get caps at any moment, let alone the right moment.
Oh, that's such a shame. It would have worked so well. But yeah, so we're organising a meetup in maybe 3 weeks or something like that.
This is your shameless plug, isn't it? This is why you come on my show, so you can plug your stuff.
Yeah, well, isn't that why everyone comes on shows? They always have something to sell.
I did an advert for the Only Ball once.
Oh really? What was the advert?
It was good. It's actually the Only Ball cut it and put it on YouTube in like its own.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it just because it's hilarious. But yeah, you carry on shilling your product.
No, I mean, basically the same as the last one, but with different people. Maybe some of the same people. Dr. McDonald might come. Ron might come. Jade's coming. We're planning on crashing at Jade's.
I don't like any of these people.
Haven't they all been on your show?
Have they actually? Who were they?
Know.
Dr. McDonald, Jade, Ron. Yes, they have.
See, now if they watch this, awesome. They're going to be offended.
And better than you.
I mean, that's probably fair. I'll accept that. They probably were.
This isn't the worst one. I don't know what the worst one was, but it's probably not this one.
I mean, I'm just not very interesting. I kind of question your decision making in picking me to come on the show.
Never question my decision making. I am. Just sort out the self-esteem right there.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not very interested. I don't really have any stories or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know.
How about you start with your birth?
Well, I just tell you my whole life story.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing that.
Mainly so that we can kill time while I try to find this thing.
Oh, that's so much effort. I'm not telling you. I don't even know if I have any good stories. It would just be silence. That's a little bit.
What if you just tell the story of the Lion King?
Of the Lion King? It's about a lion who becomes a king.
It's basically Hamlet, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, no, it's Hamlet. View. It's based off Hamlet.
Is it officially based off Hamlet, or
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure the second one's based off Romeo and Juliet. And the third one isn't based off anything, but in my opinion, it's the best film of the three.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I convinced people that I was in The Lion King 4, and I played a pterodactyl, and my only line, because I won a competition with Disney, so my only line was a pterodactyl noise, and it was like, "Wah!" And I convinced many people of this. There is no Lion King 4 as far as I know.
Yeah, how did they believe that?
It's just like, oh yeah, Simba travels back in time and makes friends with these prehistoric dinosaurs, and I played the pterodactyl.
But did you actually manage to convince people? Yeah, did they just go along with it and they went, people. Okay, chaos. All right, sure you did. Yeah, it's a great part. They didn't do that.
They bought it. They bought it for higher than the recommended retail price. Did they buy it? I can't even find this. This is my life now.
Hang on, wait. If you knew I was from Buckinghamshire, why did you say before, "Oh my God, you're Southern, you go away"?
No, I knew you were Southern. I just didn't realize you sounded Southern.
But why would I not sound Southern if I'm Southern?
Well, if I
see, this is how much we haven't spoken to each other. I'm pretty sure this is the first time.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that I do this for. Partially, it's because I can talk to people like Wilson or Dr. McDonald, who I got on really well when I was on the team with, but don't really see anymore because we're not on the same team. And also because I can talk to people I've never spoken to, but I assume are pretty cool.
Aww.
Like Fred.
Fuck you. I mean, I'm pretty cool. According to maybe like 2 people, one of them being myself.
Yeah, I zoned out then. I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate coming on this show, you know. I feel so listened to.
What?
It's not even funny. I didn't even laugh at that one.
I didn't realise my sole job here was to make you laugh. You haven't made me laugh once.
Well, that's because I'm not that funny. But
That's
at least
not.
I own that. Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
I didn't see that one coming.
Does I told Noctis to do something. I told him to always, whenever he goes into a channel, he should say knock knock. Does he do that?
Oh dear, no, he doesn't.
Does he not?
I would have a lot more respect for Noctis if he'd done that.
Isn't it so funny though?
Yeah, no, that is good. That is good.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. He's only done it maybe like 5 times, I think. A lot of the times he comes in, he doesn't say knock knock. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Noctis? Get out and come back in and say knock knock. And then he does it.
We just kind of ignored him for much of our season.
Who was your real captain then?
Our real captain. We had no captain. We don't need authority. We were a council, a communist, a commune of like-minded individuals striving together for socialism and tag pro success.
And how'd that work out for you?
Well, we did win a game.
You won 1 game.
Yeah, so we're better than season 1 Liverpool.
That's impressive.
That's all I want. Is just it's improvement, you know.
Yeah, I think to be fair, I think that's the that's like the minimum everyone aims for. As long as you're better than them, it's fine.
Yeah.
No one wants to be the worst ever team.
I was in that team.
So you have a habit of being on the worst teams.
Yes, I didn't win a game until like this season 3, I think.
Wait, you didn't win any? That's really bad.
And that's including minors as well. I think maybe I'd won one minors game, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can hear the judgment coming over now.
I'm very judgy. No, I just got some messages. Sorry, I'm just looking at them. Not that you're not incredibly thrilling. I'll reply to them later. It's fine.
Are they from OJ?
No, they're not.
He said
he blocked my number or deleted my number and deleted my Facebook, but then he re-added me. We've been talking a little bit. It's all right. It's less awkward on Mumble now.
So if you had to describe it with like a Taylor Swift song, what would it be?
I'm not doing that.
It wouldn't be We Are Never Getting Back Together.
I'm not doing this. I don't want him to listen and then be like heartbroken all over again. I'm not I'm not doing it.
I'm still like I've spent the past 10 minutes trying to find the thing where I
What thing are you trying to find?
Exactly, you've forgotten about it.
Oh, the Only Ball thing.
The Only Ball thing, because it was good.
I like Only Ball. He seemed pretty chill.
Oh yeah, I found it. The Only Ball came on my show, and now a Big Ball wants to come on it.
Oh, you should do like a joint episode of both of them.
No.
Is this a thing? Do you want me to watch it now?
If you want, yeah, go for it. I'll make wind noises while you watch that.
That was brilliant. Were you actually just making wind noises?
Yes, I was. What kind of name is Lewis McLennan anyway?
I know. It's not the weirdest name.
Is it? What is the weirdest name?
Do you not know Nox's name?
Do I want to know?
Oh, I don't know if he wants me to say this on here. Maybe I won't.
It's probably on the Fantasy Football League. I'll just check that out.
Yeah, check, and then if it is, I can say it.
The Fantasy Football League, which I may be top of. No, I'm fourth.
Do you know I'm going for a record of having the most Tag Pro people on Facebook?
Yes, his name is on it.
It is?
Yes.
What does it say?
It's German. It's definitely a German name.
And it looks like a James Bond villain, yeah?
Right, yeah. So
yeah.
you can totally tell everyone because it's on here.
Oh, I still don't want to.
Yeah, it's not on here.
Is it not?
No.
No, please. You tried to trick me. You tried to lie to me.
The team entitled Stoke Can Win the Premier League is actually bottom of our fantasy league.
No.
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit. I don't even know what it is.
Who doesn't care about you?
Good. Could it be awkward?
So what are the Taylor Swift songs are
there? Blank Space is quite good. I like that song.
Oh yeah, I had a bit of that. I had a Taylor Swift week, like the other week.
I have them a lot.
Yeah.
Me and Julian properly bond over Taylor Swift.
I'm on the Disney songs again now.
Ah, love Disney.
Me and Fred. Fred's never seen High School Musical, but me and Fred did Breaking Free last week on the talkover.
Wait, you sung it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that episode. I'll watch it. You've hooked me. You've done it.
You see, there's something for everyone.
What's your favourite Disney film?
Mulan, I think.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
When they who was it? I think it was Nox's Core Contenders. It's like Noctis, Jade, Ron, and Puddy and that lot. They were singing Mulan songs before they played one game. Were you there?
Yeah, I was there. Because Jade was like one set getting hyped to be a man, and I was like, oh no, that's my favorite Disney song, and so I'm in there.
Maybe I have spoken to you before then. This is crazy. Look, we have all these ties that we didn't even know about.
Yeah, like we were on the same team in season 2, and I wondered if you'd remember, but you didn't. So
it's like fate, really. I mean, we just crossed over paths, and now we finally, met properly.
Yeah,
it's like a film.
I'm not going to post this. This was just so we could finally meet.
Oh, that's fine. I'm alright with that. We'll just keep it our little secret.
Emma Stone said that she had to delete her Facebook because she got addicted to Farmville.
How can you get addicted to Farmville?
She says it doesn't feel fake, Jimmy. That was Chaos Quentin with the headlines. I nearly said my real name then. That was Chaos Quentin with the headlines, and now over to CookieMonsta with the weather.
We had a fucking big storm today. Thunder and lightning and everything.
Oh yeah, down south.
That was horrible. I went to the shop. The shop's like 20 seconds away. Came back and I was soaked. Like, that's how bad it was.
It rained in the morning, but then it cleared off after that.
No, ours was pretty much like it all day. It was pretty shit. My dog was from Wales.
Yeah? Do I know? Was his name like Llewellyn or something?
Nah, he was a stray. We got him from the rescue centre in my village. And they said he was a stray in Wales.
And he walked all the way to Buckingham.
This is how I know you're Welsh, because I was talking to someone earlier. And like we were having a big conversation. I was like, and I said about my dog. I said that he lived in Wales, so he must have had a really hard time because he was a stray and he had to, grow up around all those Welsh people. And then they were like, oh yeah, Chaos is Welsh. And I was like, maybe I won't tell that story then.
Well, you just did.
Yeah, I just did, so.
Oh, yeah, it's whatever. I don't need you dirty English people anyway.
Then why did you invite me on here?
To tell you this story. Basically, I used to tour, like, with all these rock bands for my job.
Oh, yeah.
You've probably heard of them, but, legally, yeah. But anyway, so we tour around the world, right?
Right.
And there I am, in Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon, at 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for 1,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night.
Oh, right.
So, Jeff Beck pops his head round the door and mentions there's a little sweet shop on the edge of town. So, we go. And it's closed. 3 o'clock in the morning. So there's me, and Keith Moon, and David Crosby breaking into this little sweet shop, right?
Okay, right, so there's no way that you've memorized this.
Well, instead of a guard dog...
Are you reading it? You haven't memorized it, have you?
Memorized what? This is a legitimate story from my life.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, alright, sorry. That was really offensive. Let me carry on.
Well, instead of a guard dog, they've got this bloody great big Bengal tiger. Well, I managed to take out the tiger with a can of mace, but the shop owner and his son, that's a different story altogether.
Is that it?
I had to beat
That's
them
not the
to
end of the
death
story.
with their own shoes. Nasty business,
Nasty
really.
business, really. Yeah.
But sure enough, I got the M&Ms, and Ozzy went on stage and did a great show. How did you know I was going to say nasty business, really?
I had a feeling. I had a hunch. I told you we were fated to meet this way.
Gordon Street? Ah, yes, Gordon Street. I once knew a girl who lived on Gordon Street. Long time ago, when I was a young man. Not a day passes I don't think of her and the promise that I made.
I'm kind of regretting doing this.
Which I will always keep. One perfect day on Gordon Street. Why are you regretting doing this?
You're just gonna fucking quote Wayne's World to me.
Wayne's World 2?
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it does. I mean, both of them are great. There's no Wayne's World 3, and I feel like that really annoys me because Shrek got a third film and it didn't need a third film. Wayne's World needs to be a trilogy. And I get very upset over this.
Oh shit, my laptop's breaking. Like, the bottom of it's coming off. I need to fix that.
When Dr. McDonald came on my show, his screen, decided to die, I think, before. So, I just kill people's computers.
This has been dying for a while. Like, a lot of the screws have come out of the bottom. And, the cable's a bit fucked as well. Apart from that, it works fine.
I was really concerned because I feel like they're going on too long in my talkovers. They used to be half an hour.
Yeah, this has been going on for ages.
Yeah, we're at 53 minutes. And the time just flew by.
No, I'm sure it did. I feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, it did. My normal voice is sarcastic. Do you have a tagline for us?
That's the way the CookieMonsta crumbles.
Alright, Chaos Quint out. Goodbye.